So it started off kind of small scale, but just then literally snowballed from there. Year on year, taking more than we did the year before. Expanded the team. Team went from 3 to 7, 7 to 10, literally within 3 years. Again, continued growth, continued kind of sort of client growth, if you will. And then we sort of got lucky and found our way into the retail market. Primarily, Estée Lauder approached us, right. Being a young company as well. Very small net team. They wanted kind of personalisation, which they got in their first year. And yeah, just the injection of graphics with Estée Lauder helped them grow into sort of different avenues, helped us grow in alternatively into other avenues as well. And again, just carried on expanding year after year after year. Expanded our clientele in regards to retail. So like I say, it's not just Estée Lauder Companies UK, it was Estée Lauder Companies kind of, Europe and Americas wise.
So do you have a full studio set up here?
We do. We've got 6 full-time guys, all Mac-based from the onset, which is file preparation, down to the print side of things, down to the finishing side, sort of rollout campaigns as well. So we do the logistical side, the packing side, full deliveries, which again is done on the personal terms as well, down to full install. So all our graphics are installed by full-time staff.
My name's Paul Hull. I'm operations manager for Echo Studios. We've got a ViewTech QS2000. Previous to that, we had 2 Pressview 200s. Basically, we've upgraded, obviously, to try and get better quality, and for the speed of the QS2000, we're actually probably getting about 46 square meters an hour on that current model with no loss of quality. Probably looking ideally to print down to 4-point size text, so it's pretty sharp. We get quite a lot of materials from Antalis, a lot of boarding and various things from them, things like Forex and digital dye bond, right through to roll medias, which is a lot of PVCs. The actual makeup of the media is very good to work with, to trim, to finish. Obviously on banners and in regards to pockets and edging and things like that, we've got our own sewing department to our own finishing department in-house.
Could you tell me, what your relationship with Antalis is and what you do with them?
Well, like I said, it's been Antalis, it's been McNaughton's, it's been Printals, throughout. So, I've been dealing with Dave Newbury, good friend of mine, go back a few years. Dave's got a background in regards to the print side of things, so he knows what he's selling, which is important for me, that I've got a supplier that I put trust within, that I give a scenario to the guys and say, look, this is the application I want, sort me out a material that's going to accommodate. And that's where Dave has been good, for example, in sort of supplying us with that material that maybe do something a little bit different to what everyone else is doing. Fit the criteria of what the client wants, having the knowledge, but having the knowledge on the supplier side of things as well, which is important to me. And to the company in general. So it's been a good trend. Like I said, we were using other suppliers, but we've been moving quite kind of closely, and supply demand from us to Antalis has grown over the last sort of 12 months really. So yeah, a good supplier, very reliable, and trustworthy, I think more importantly.
So you regard them as more of a knowledge broker rather than just as general supplier?
Yeah, because there is, it's not run-of-the-mill, glues, over-laminates, boards, there's specialist stuff as well, which, I take into consideration. The knowledge has got to be there on the other side for, to supply us with the right material, it's going to do the job. So.
What about the news that Antalis have now taken on the Alcam?
It's good for us because it opens up our kind of buying power with Antalis, because their ranges become more extensive. It accommodates our needs. So one of the reasons why the transition is sort of going over, that we're relying more on Antalis, as time goes on. Their product range gets bigger, our supply gets, greater, if you will. So. No, it's working very well at the minute. More than happy. So.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No problem.